I'm Anthony from bestbluesguitarlessonsonline.com. In this video we will explore the very useful topic of hexatonic scales versus pentatonic scales. And most people already know what a pentatonic scale is. It's a 5-tone scale. Most people also started out playing using this minor pentatonic scale. Although there are many pentatonic scales, because we know it's a 5-tone scale, the pentatonic scale. This scale is only one of the plenty pentatonic scales that are out there, but most people start with this minor pentatonic scale here in the key of A, because I'm starting on the root note, which is the A note here on the 5th fret. The hexatonic scale, on the other hand, has 6 notes. So there is a hexatonic scale that a lot of people use, a lot of people know, by just adding one note to the minor pentatonic scale. And although they know this scale and they know how to play it, how to finger it, they seldomly know how to really use it in a good way. So we will explore also the best ways of how to use the scale I'm about to show. So here I'm playing this. Hexatonic scale, so it's a 6-tone scale here. And most people know it under the name of the blues scale, although there are many scales you can play over a blues. And if you're following the videos here on the YouTube channel or you're a student of mine, you already know there are plenty of scales out there we can use in blues playing, but this is called the blues scale. For most people know it under that name. So here we're playing one note, we're adding one note to the minor pentatonic scale, and that note is also named as the blue note. So here I'm playing it on the A string, 6th fret, as the E flat note, or on the G string, 8th fret. And by adding this note to the minor pentatonic scale, this doesn't really sound all that well. So many people, because they started out playing the minor pentatonic scale, just think, well, I just add the blue note and I have the blue scale. And while theoretically that is correct, it doesn't work all that well in their improvisation, because if you just play the minor pentatonic scale over typical blues chords, now in the key of A, A7, D7, E7, it works well. All the notes of the minor pentatonic scale can be used, although there are many other scales that we can and should explore in our playing if you want to delve deeper. But with the blues scale, the hexatonic scale that we're approaching here now, it doesn't work all that well, because if you're adding the blue note there, it will sound really harsh. And if you land on the blue note, it will sound totally out of tune. It will sound like a wrong note. And I'm going to play an example first of what most beginners do on the guitar when approaching this blues scale. This is not what you want. And then we will talk and I will demonstrate what you do want. So here's what not to do. So you can see if we play the blue note for too long, it sounds pretty harsh. It's not all that good of a sound. What we do want is we want to use tension and release. And if you're following the videos here on the YouTube channel, one of the previous videos was about this exact topic, how to use tension and release in blues guitar soloing, and it's one of the most best topics on improving your soloing. So check out the video on tension and release and blues soloing if you haven't already, and also subscribe to the channel to see all the future videos about this topic, because they're really important if you want to use great taste in your soloing, which what we all want to accomplish, then we need to release tension. And here's a very easy way to do this using the blues scale. We just want to slide into the next note or slide back to the note. So if we use the blue note for too long, it will sound harsh, but if we release the tension by going to one of the other notes in the scale, then we can release that tension in a better way. And use your ears. That's why you need to improvise with a backing track, or you need to improvise over your own blues chord so you can see how every note sounds over this exact chord. So here's an example of what you want to do. So as you can hear in the last example, I only used this harsher sounding blue note to build up the tension, but then I released the tension to one of the other notes. So this is what you can approach, what you can practice when you're just approaching this blues scale for the first time. And we will delve into more scales and things about this topic, so subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the latest videos here straight on YouTube. Also check out the free downloadable guide on the website on how to play more advanced blues guitar solos.